Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now, we're not actually talking about buying a car in this scenario. We're talking about getting a car because we're talking about fare. Again, I know. I thought I made a last video about it already. No, I have to make another one. I just seen a video where a guy got a car with fare. He showed his monthly payment, he showed his down payment, and there's a second video where he actually went to the dealership and picked up the car. So I watched those two videos, and let me tell you the numbers that he showed me and what the actual math is, what it's actually gonna cost for that guy to be driving a car with fare versus somebody who's just a regular Joe Schmo like me, because I'm not a fancy dude. I would just go and buy a car because I'm all about buying. I don't like fucking leasing. I don't like throwing money away. I like to save money. I'm just that type of guy. Maybe you're also liking to save money. You know, maybe saving money is your thing. If it is, then stick around because I'm going to show you some crazy ass numbers. So if we take a look over here, he's getting $225 a month with $400 down payment on a 2017 Nissan Note Versa SV with 30,000 miles, all right? So if you see right there, it says without tax. So actually, he's actually not paying tax yet. So we're gonna do 7% tax on top of that because he's from California. There's 7% sales tax over there, okay? Let's see how much it's gonna cost him to drive this car over 10 years. Because I'm guessing, like most people in America, he's not gonna be getting kidnapped or abducted by aliens in the next 10 years. That's probably not on his schedule. This is the car that he's getting. This is the monthly payment. This is the down payment. Let's do some math, all right? 225 multiplied by 120 months. That's 10 years. Because he's going to be driving a car in the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, right? He's still going to be driving a car. I don't care if you're 18 or 80. You're going to be driving a car. You're not going to be hopping on a fucking bicycle or a skateboard or using public transportation. And if you're thinking about, oh, Uber is here to save us. Have you ever driven Uber for a month? Yeah. That shit is 3 times more expensive than getting a regular car, unless you're living in some like really special place like LA or New York, where really Uber is the only option. So 225 times 120, that's 27,000 plus 7% tax, plus a couple of down payments, because I guarantee you he's gonna switch his car. Every time you switch a car, you have to put $400 down payment. If in 10 years he only switches one time, or more realistically, he's gonna do it 2 or 3 times, but let's just say one. He's gonna pay over $30,000. $30,000 to drive this piece of shit Nissan. And when I say a piece of shit Nissan, I really mean it. The cool features of this car are Bluetooth and automatic windows. Yeah, when I say piece of shit, I actually mean it. This is like barely a car. This is bare minimum a car. You know, this is the type of car that you only get just to go to work. That's it. It's economical, it's kind of reliable, it's just to go to work, nothing fancy. Now, this is how much this car would cost a regular person that, not even me, a professional car buyer, a regular person that hops to Auto Trader, picks out a car in 15 seconds. I found this car here in 15 seconds. I did 0 negotiation, 0 shopping around, and 0 research. This is pretty much the first car that I'm seeing. It's literally one of the first 10 cars that had a clean title. What is it? $10,000. 30,000 miles, actually a little bit less than 30,000 miles, 4,000 miles less than what that guy had. But let's do some math. $10,000 plus $1,000 worth of taxes and registration and bullshit like that, and then $1,000 worth of interest rate. So I got this car for $12,000, while somebody who is using fare is getting the same car for over $30,000. Is it not insane? How fair is this? If you ever watched my other videos, everything I teach is get the best possible deal. Get the best possible deal. Don't go for good, don't go for great, don't go for fair, don't fall for none of that bullshit. Don't fall for it. Stay away from fair deals. When somebody says, let's make it fair, that really means I'm gonna bend you over and go full Harvey Weinstein on your ass. That's really what it means. I'm gonna take you to Kevin Spacey level 9000. If some of you don't get it, you will in a couple of months. Really? Like, what is this? Over $30,000 for the same piece of shit car. He's not getting a different car. He's getting the same goddamn car. I, with zero research, got the same car for $12,000. He paid over 30. With any research and actual negotiation and a pair of fucking balls, I would get this car for less than $12,000 because I know what I'm doing. My job is to find the best possible deal in the country. With this Fair app, 3 times more money. 3 times more money. Who is using this shit? Who? Like, I don't understand. If you think Fair makes sense, can you put in the comment section below, how the fuck does this shit make any sense? Can somebody explain this to me? How is this thing even gonna make money? What were investors? I'm just ranting on because I'm just so goddamn fucking pissed off. I thought I ran out of ideas what to make videos about. There is Fair. A gift that keeps on giving. Now, the only way that fair, I have to do this because it ain't fair, makes any sense is if after you got abducted by aliens, you got stranded in a city with no friends or family or any sort of, you know, skills that everyone else had. They must erase somebody's mind, and they got dumped into a city and they need a car for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Then Fair kind of makes sense, you know, because it's cheaper than renting a car, you know, from like a rental place. But God forbid something breaks on it. God forbid your hood latch breaks on it. Because there's actually a video of a guy who got a car with Fair, his hood latch broke, and they're telling him to go fuck himself. Yep, that's what they're doing. So much for the Fair warranty that they had. That Fair warranty, right out the window. God forbid your alternator, your water pump, anything that needs fixing, God forbid your radio goes out or your light bulbs go out. On some of these cars, light bulbs are like $60, $70. God forbid that shit breaks. That's $70 out of your pocket. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those 2 videos if you want to see more money saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out, and I'll see you on the internet.